Men the Master, arguably the most controversial player in poker history and a bona fide poker villain to many.
A fantastic, legendary poker player that all fear him very much. Men the Master win.
But why does he have this reputation? What has made just the mention of Men the Master send a shiver down the spine of a dealer? And does he deserve it? Let's find out.
I've been playing poker for 40 years and you think that I don't know what's going on here? That's why I'm the master.
But before we do, please make sure to subscribe to Poker Boom if you haven't yet. And if you're subscribing, also hit that bell to ensure you never miss an episode. We release new videos every single Monday and sincerely appreciate you being here. You know, a few months ago, we released a video ranking the top 9 biggest villains in poker history, and we put Men at number 1. But lots of you called out that we didn't delve deep enough into the reason why. So at the end of this video, we'll let you be the judge.
Raise you with his hand, okay? Jack and a 9, baby. And the king.
Men Nguyen's story begins in a small village in Vietnam, where he was born into a modest family. Growing up amidst the backdrop of the Vietnam War, Men's early years were marked by hardship and uncertainty. His family faced economic challenges, and it was against this backdrop that Men developed a keen sense of resourcefulness and an unyielding determination to improve his circumstances. In 1967, at just 13 years old, he decided to drop out of school to become a bus driver to help out his family. He would later escape the communist regime in Vietnam by boat to travel to Malaysia. The US granted him political asylum later that year.
The war ended in 1975. My father told me, you can leave and make your life better in the United States,
leading him to establish roots in Los Angeles, California. In 1984, a pivotal moment unfolded during a spontaneous trip to Las Vegas, where he found himself engaged in poker for the very first time. He initially encountered setbacks and accumulated losses to such an extent that he earned the nickname Money Machine.
I ran out of money. I used my credit card at the machines. I bring the money back and play. They call me Money Machines.
Undeterred, he rapidly honed his poker skills, culminating in a triumphant victory in his first poker tournament in 1987 at the California State Poker Championship. Men's success on the poker circuit continued to grow throughout the 90s, and he would go on to win 7 bracelets at the World Series of Poker. With a penchant for aggressive play and a knack for reading opponents, Men solidified his status as one of the premier poker players of the time. However, Men's rise to fame was not without its share of controversy. Despite his undeniable skill at the poker table, his reputation became tarnished by a series of incidents that branded him as a true poker villain.
Yes! Bro wins the hand! Oh. Men the Master's disgusted.
A lightning bolt fells Men the Master.
See, at the height of his fame, Men embraced disciples, mostly Vietnamese expats aspiring to emulate his triumphs.
I can't beat him, he's too good.
I want them to be better than I do, so that they can beat the master. Okay? Beat the master, take master cheap, win the tournament. I'm very happy for him.
They affectionately dubbed him the Master and accompanied him nationwide, forming a kind of entourage. Men would go on to tell Poker News, "When I won so many tournaments, a lot of people wanted me to teach them. My first student was my cousin, David the Dragon Pham. I'd just given him tips and advice for 1 or 2 hours. A lot of people pay them money for 2 hours. Some of them buy me dinners or offer me $500, some of them $1,000. In return for the lessons, Nguyen's pupils were obligated to share a portion of their winnings with him.
We buy in for $10,000 events. Canwa and I put up $20,000 to win $1.2 million, maybe $1.3 million today."
But despite accusations of chip dumping, Nguyen has never faced a ban or substantiated evidence. One notorious story involved allegations of Nguyen caught with tournament chips, possibly a suitcase full at Foxwoods Casino years ago. Nguyen, however, attributes his expulsion to a student's superstition, debunking the rumors. The poker room manager at the time corroborates this account, clarifying that there were no tournament chips found. The saga of Nguyen's controversies prompts scrutiny of other tales, and while Nguyen denies outright cheating, he does acknowledge past mistreatment of dealers, particularly in his youth, often fueled by alcohol.
Come on, I got a drink.
You got too big of an advantage in the drinking department, man.
Wait a minute, I got 7 wheels.
You have too much head start.
Wynn asserts he's reformed, expressing caution about alcohol consumption and its consequences. However, a recent incident at the WPT Gardens Poker Festival contradicts this claim. Wynn exhibited erratic behavior and attempted illegal moves, receiving a 1-round penalty.
Nguyen had himself quite an eventful day that included a few spats with tournament staff that resulted in several warnings and a 1-round penalty.
When confronted about the incident, he displayed genuine ignorance, attributing it to excessive drinking.
And a period of about a half an hour when he was sleeping at the table before he needed to take a break to gather himself.
Past accusations and confrontations persist, yet Wynn maintains his commitment to playing and making money, emphasizing changes in his life post-divorce. Other past controversies have involved allegations of unethical behavior at the table. Accusations of soft playing, collusion, and angle shooting have dogged men, casting a shadow over his achievements. The poker community became divided over whether men's actions were calculated strategies or outright breaches of fair play.
Motor mouth, a bad mouth.
Whole table should get duct tape for Christmas.
What's going on, bro?
What is that?
Give me some love.
Love?
What's going on, man?
If I love someone, I love better looking guy than you.
Many would agree that men boast a career deserving of recognition in the Poker Hall of Fame. With close to 100 tournament victories and just shy of $11 million in lifetime earnings, 4 Card Player Magazine Player of the Year titles, 4 WSOP circuit rings, 7 World Series of Poker bracelets, and more, his resume outshines many recent inductees, prompting curiosity as to why he's been nominated only once in the past decade. Wynn himself has spoken about attributing it partially to the changing landscape of the poker community and his lack of a robust network to garner votes. Although Wynn believes his chances are slim, some prominent figures in the poker community argue otherwise. Daniel Negreanu has spoken highly of Wynn's poker achievements and suggests that despite past controversies, his resume warrants consideration. In the midst of Wynn's life challenges, his poker career took a hit, but a subtle transformation is apparent on the other side of adversity. And while he still grapples with occasional missteps, it seems Wynn is evolving and attempting to learn from his past. Today, he remains a divisive figure, with supporters lauding his contributions to poker strategy and detractors decreeing his controversial actions. Whether viewed as a skilled player or a tainted character, Wynn's impact on the poker world is indelible.
He tried to run over me. Not man the master. He raised me with nothing. I raised him back, I bet, I showed him ace high. He ran away.
As we reflect on his legacy, it's essential to recognize the complexity of his impact. While his achievements at the table are undeniably impressive, his controversial reputation has left a lasting impression on the game and what people think of him. Men the Master's journey from a war-torn village in Vietnam to the high-stakes poker tables of Los Angeles is a story tale as old as time. However, his legacy is a nuanced one, marked by triumphs and controversies that continue to shape the perception of poker as a whole. As the poker community reflects on his contributions, there is much to be learned about the intersection of skills, ethics, and the enduring quest for success in the world of professional poker. But at the end of the day, the question is still, is Men a hero or a villain? And ultimately, that's up to the public to decide.
All you can eat, baby.
And that's it for this one. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. And if you want to watch more, stick on the channel and watch one of our other videos. We'll see you in the next one.